Well, welcome. It's the first time I've ever had an all-male meeting, M&M meeting, and I have really some wonderful character actors in tonight's class, some wonderful, wonderful actors. So I've asked them as part of our thing tonight that they tell you their names and a little bit about themselves. And if they want to slate, it's up to them. I always think it's nice to see a smile. So we're going to start with you, Kelly. Tell me your first and last name.
Absolutely. My name is Kelly Swanson.
How tall are you, Kelly?
Tall enough to be able to fit through a door, but not dunk a basketball. I'm about 5'11" and 3/4.
Really? I always thought you were about 6'3".
My personality is 6'3". Yes,
That's usually my ego. But go ahead, talk about yourself there.
absolutely. I've been in the service industry for pretty much all my life. Started off when I was a baby. The first words that my mom told me that I uttered was when I was delivered. I turned around and looked at my mom and said, "Hey, girl, you look thirsty. Let me get you something to drink." So it's been in my blood. It's been my blood. my parents, my parents were very service oriented as well. My mom was a hairstylist, and my dad worked for the California Highway Patrol office. He was a California Highway Patrol officer, which I refer to him as my first chocolate chip because you know. Anyway, yeah. So I think service is in my blood. I got into sports when I was a young kid. I played a lot of football. Was why my I thought that was going to be my ticket to freedom and fame and fortune. Then I realized you had to run a lot, so I figured, I don't think that's not my calling. Come from a very large family. I have about there's
Oh my
four.
gosh.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We thought about becoming the Jacksons, but my dad didn't whoop us as much, so we weren't disciplined as much as we should have been. But yeah, I have four above me, four behind me, and a lot of steps and have brothers and sisters, but we don't have titles. We just have love. So that's one of the beautiful things that I grew up with.
You know what? I'm going
Mhm.
to start this over again because you froze. Did
Oh,
everybody else see him freeze? And
No.
in fact, everybody turn off their video, including me.
okay.
Okay. Where are you? Kelly?
Oh, you want me back? Okay.
Yeah. I
Okay.
just want, and Sean, turn off your video.
All right, getting there.
Hmm.
Yeah, it just
Video.
dawned on me.
Oh,
There you go. Start again. Smile. Slate your name.
Hi, my name is Kelly Swanson.
Tell us about yourself, Kelly.
Absolutely. I'm a son of a father and I'm son of a mother who cared for me. My father was a California Highway Patrol officer, and I lived with him for the beginning of my early years, and then he found other living situations, and my mom remarried and actually married a gentleman who was in the pharmaceutical industry. He worked for a company called Smith Kline Beecham back in the early 80s, I believe. And my father was a California Highway Patrol officer. So I basically had two dads. One was a drug dealer and the other was a cop. So I figured acting would be the best, solution to my problems. Uh, Also, my mom was a hairstylist, and actually, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna claim this because when I was young, my hair was always been curly, but back in the late '70s, early '80s, there was a fad that was going around, and it was called the Jerry curl, which was a very popular hairstyle back in the day.
Oh,
And
yeah.
oh yeah, there's movies made about it. Coming to America was the most popular one. Um, So I told my mom that I wanted that style, and my mom told me that I didn't need it because my hair was naturally curly. But being a 9-year-old headstrong kid, I told my mom, I want to get it. So she decided to give me that style. But what she did, the process of it is very, very, very tedious. And she made it so tight. She made the curls so tight that I literally couldn't blink. My hair was pulled back so tight I couldn't blink, and my eyes were running down. And she said, "I told you you didn't need it." From that day on, I listened to my mom. I knew it. I knew what I needed.
Oh, that is a funny story. Thank you so much, Kelly.
You're welcome.
Nice meeting you. So
Thank you.
next person in is going to be Nico. Hi,
Hello,
Nico. How old are you?
I am 17.
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Nicholas Acero.
That smile looks painful, Nicholas.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, there's a real smile. So tell me, what do you love doing at 16 years old?
17, almost.
Oh,
Almost.
almost 17. I'm sorry.
No, I'm 17, but 16 just went off. It's a good estimate, I guess. So growing up, I was really big into watching movies with my family, probably like every Saturday of summer break. So I'm a movie holic, I guess. I
Favorite
was,
movie?
oof, it's gonna be a difficult one.
What's your two favorite movies?
Definitely with Christopher Nolan, Interstellar, or the new one that actually came out, The Odyssey. I actually really liked it.
Oh, you got tickets and went.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
Okay, great.
You
Well,
know, Christopher Nolan, I'm always available, you know? All right. Growing up, huge into sports specifically, a little bit of soccer or a little bit of basketball. Let's start with that. When I was 8 to I believe 13, 14, I played on my elementary, middle school's basketball team. You know, I was always on like left bench, but still being a part of the team is I still get to say that. But I wasn't really good at it. Soccer, there's my main passion as being, well, both of my parents, they're from Colombia. So it's huge into the way I grew up with sports and culture. Soccer is like basically a second religion at that point.
wow.
Um,
Were you
I
happy with the games the way they came out?
yes, yes. There's a lot of controversy, but I'm glad the outcome of the winner was who the winner of the World Cup was. I'm just gonna say that. Um, I really liked the games. It was truly like an experience to, well, just like one day to see a fan from like East Europe or somewhere there. You know, they're not American because of like the way they just look at everything with a new point of view, like just going at Target and all that. I really admired all of that, and I thought it was truly unique. Just seeing like all their cultures they grew up with, they're growing up with, or they've known for like most of their life, just blend with American. And I really liked the entirety of the World Cup, how it started to how it progressed to how it ended. I really thought it was a huge representation of, well, how American people we really are because we included them, we invited them to our watch parties, we we shared memories, we shared, well, cultures, languages slightly, and, well, for the love of what we like, our family, soccer, movies, everything. I really liked the entirety of the World Cup.
So nice that you say that because in a way you're saying it brought us all together,
Yes.
as one. Thank you, Nico. That was very profound.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Okay, can I bring on Sean Ching?
Ugh. Okay. I'm Sean Ching. See. All right. Well, I grew up in LA and my family's originally from Hawaii, so I grew up in between here and Hawaii. And I've gotten to travel the world as a model, which was kind of nice, spending it on seeing the world on somebody else's dime in a way that I would never have been able to afford it. So that was a rather interesting choice after college. Took me to, or during college, and then I pursued that afterwards. Allowed me to go to most of Asia and a little bit of Europe. I lived in Singapore. The last trip I went, lived in Hong Kong, Singapore, and see, Thailand, Bangkok, and Shanghai and Beijing.
Wow,
Big culture shock.
I
Since I
bet.
I only spoke English, which is really tough, especially in the Asian countries where they expect you to speak their language and they're more forgiving if I was white or black or Latino because they don't expect that.
So, what?
But learned a lot.
Tell me a lot about you. What do you do when you're not acting?
Well, I love to make things. So be it, I like to cook. I actually like to bake, although I take after my cousin who was executive chef at the Cincinnati Hilton. And he finished top third of his class at Culinary Institute of America, and he taught me to cook a lot. Cooking is fun, but I learned baking is science because everything's an exact amount. So I don't bake too much. I'll do simple cookies and cakes and a few pies. But everybody's oven is different. Your pans, it's temperature, it's very precise. The fun thing about cooking is you can improv and make things just go with your senses and then improvise. Let's say you put a little, if something ends up being a little too salty, you can play with vinegar and watering it down or doubling it all up and maybe balancing it out with your side dishes. And I also like to build things. So I've built a deck, I've built a shed, I've done a lot of remodeling. I learned a little bit of it from following my father's patients. My father was a surgeon, and every so often he had, we'll say, a generational patient was so would be because you don't want just anybody to be invited over to your house, but we would have a plumber or a tradesman come in. He'd tell me to go make myself useful and learn something because he can't do it because he was a surgeon, so he couldn't injure his hands. So I learned about plumbing and roofing. Uh, I've learned sheet metal, fun stuff. I like to take things apart. So I guess I'm what would you say, a hands-on kid, which is ironic because love Legos. Wasn't really a big fan of an erector set, but it's kind of like it's one of the things I do now. And I find it fun because lots of times I don't do things correctly, but it's logical. So it's the reason they don't build. I learned the reason lots of contractors won't build something the way I build it is because it's not cost effective for a profit
Oh,
margin, but it's actually the better way to do things structurally.
thank you so much. It's so interesting. Thank you. Amen.
Hello.
Hi.
So, my full name is Eamon Paul McGrail, and uh, I gained a real yearning for adventure when I started out as a bicycle courier in Boston. No easy feat because there was a need for couriers all throughout the business year, and New England weather didn't take any exception to me. Riding, carrying those packages all around Boston's streets during, horizontal sleet storms, to the laboratories near Harvard University, where I kid you not, where all the bioweapons were manufactured.
Wow.
That be looking over your shoulder into your back. It became great material for movies and novels.
What do you mean by looking over your shoulder at your back?
At your bag.
Oh, at your
Carrying.
bag. Right, right. So
Yep.
now that you're in LA, tell me, what are you doing now?
Well, I started out in tour driving. I met some interesting people there on the tours. And I took an interest to the history of movie making. It came in very handy when I wanted to get into movies. When I'm not looking into acting, I'm also doing some behind the scenes work. And I learned that, fix it in post became the expression for when they don't get a scene right on the set. They said, "Oh, we'll fix it in post." They say it's in post-production that the movie is really made, with editing. So I've been in editing about as much as I've been into acting.
Is that true then? You can fix it in post? Excuse me.
Well, it may not be the original vision of the filmmaker, but when you're given creative control, you can be kind of like the second director of the film.
Right, right.
Taking all the raw footage, you got to make it sound right. You can zoom it in, zoom it out a little bit, correct the color, sharpen it, make it go from one scene to the other, make it quick, make a good transition. I found out that's all critical. That makes the difference. That makes or breaks the whole project.
And they also say adding music, excuse me, the music makes or breaks it too.
Yeah, my family has been into music quite a bit. I've got some brothers who play the instruments and sing. I never got into it, but I picked up an ear for good sound, and getting the right music is always important. It sets moods.
Thank you, Eamon. Okay, so everybody can now come back. Y'all did really good work. That was very nice, very interesting. So what I'd like you to do now is pick your roles. Just do the first 4 or 5 pages of each scene. So Sean and Eamon, what scene you're doing? Pulp Fiction. What
So
character?
it'll be,
Jules and Vincent in the car.
so your preference, Tony or Eamon?
Well, Sean, I see you more as, excuse me, please. I don't know what's wrong with my throat. I see you more as the, he was more of a preacher. He was always preaching the apostle.
That would be Julie.
Samuel
Julie.
Jackson.
Samuel Jackson is Jules.
Yeah,
And
I kind of see you
Vin-
doing that role.
okay, so that makes Eamon Travolta, which is Vincent Vega.
Right. Yeah. Is that good?
That works for me. That's fine.
Okay, and Nico
So it'll
and
start from okay now and then end on. So it's basically 2 pages. It's 2 pages, Ames.
no,
We'll
do
just start.
4. You can
Okay,
do all 4.
4 pages.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
small group time. Okay,
Okay.
now, where's that coming from? Is that where it
Bottom.
starts? It says okay now?
Yeah, that's the first line Jules has, and continues to 8, and then 9.
So what you've got to think of is, what is that before moment? What were you just talking about? Do you understand? Because okay now comes out of nowhere. Just this is a great time to use your before moment. And Nico and Kelly,
Hmm.
you're doing Nico and Kelly, you're doing the apartment. Nico, I want you to play the Jack Lemmon role, which is the guy who owns the apartment, the young boy, young
Good.
man who wants some. And Kelly, you are the boss.
Sheldrake.
Oh yeah.
Sheldrake. All right.
Do you know who played him?
I'm not too familiar with this. The
Fred
apartment.
Fred McMurray.
Fred McMurray. Oh, okay. Okay.
Remember My Three Sons?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Very.
would I would never in a million years imagine him in this role. I think that's the role he plays. But anyway, I know Sean and Eamon, you have seen Pulp Fiction. Kelly and Nico, I have you ever seen The Apartment?
No.
Not at all.
Okay, may I give you just a little bit of information and then you'll go read it?
Listen.
The Apartment starred Jack Lemmon and Fred McMurray and Shirley MacLaine.
Okay.
And Jack Lemmon, which is you, Nico, works at a very large firm. And Kelly, you are head of the firm. And on Friday nights, the guys have decided that you, because you're single, can lend them the key to your apartment. And that's where they take their secretaries and their mistresses, blah, 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 blah.
And do the
And
things that are classified in the Epstein files, right?
right.
Okay.
And so you're forced really into this situation, Nico, because you're being told that if you go along with the guys, A, you'll get a key to the all private bathroom, and B, you'll be an executive with them in this company. So it's a hard choice. You end up falling in love with Shirley MacLaine, who is left by him in the apartment. Okay, so what I want you guys to start doing now is I want you to start to read. I want to see your mouth out loud. Now, what I could do is I could put you all in your compartments and you could cold read it, come back, then I can adjust it. You can go back in and then,
Let's do that.
let's do that because we have plenty of time here. So let's put, okay, we are
Thanks.
going to put
What's number one
Sean
look like?
and Eamon in room 1, and in room 2, Kelly and Nico. And it's 7:50, 8:05. I'll be back.
Okay.
Open all rooms.
I
Please
thought we were
take.
going to do the cold reading.
No, you're the one who said go into the rooms and then we'll do the cold reading. Eamon, you're in room 1. Was that enough time, Sean?
It is. It is. It's fine. I mean, originally you said you wanted us to just cold read it, so I thought, oh, we're going to work. So,
No, Sean, you were the one who said put us in the rooms.
no, no, I was like, no, I like cold reading, so
You are going to cold read, but it's a different way.
it's fine.
Okay, so
It's all fun to me.
let's start off. Kelly, are you there?
Yeah, I'm just rearranging my stuff here. There's a lot of pages going on here.
How many pages are you doing, Kelly?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
we don't need 8 pages.
Well, we did
Well,
we did 8
we did
pages.
we
Yeah.
did 8 and we cut it down to 4, and then we decided we rehearsed ours at 8, and then we said, oh, 4 is good, but we can always do more. We'll let Tony cut us or agree to go on. So that's how, don't worry about it, Kelly, is what I'm sharing. We had the same dilemma.
Okay.
Okay, so don't worry about it. And
We
thank you,
we
Sean, for taking over and answering my question.
Well,
Four.
Well,
it's only 2 teams here. So
I
as long as
know.
he knows the other team's fine with it, whatever. It's just
Whatever.
the 2 of us.
Okay, so who would like to go first? All right, Sean, let's have you go first.
All right. Yeah, because Kelly's still sorting out his 8 pages.
You can tell my head is down. I can't see anything. I'm just horrible. Okay, I'll
All
go
right,
back.
so Nico and Kelly, undo yourselves, and Toni Attell, undo yourself. And we've got now Eamon and Sean Chan. So whoever has that opening line, you have to have before life. What just happened to make you say that?
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about my time in Europe.
We're talking about Amsterdam. And
Okay,
he tells
here we
me
go.
so he just goes, it's an 18-hour flight from LA. 18-hour flight. Okay, great, fine. Now tell me about the hash bars. I don't want to hear about that. I want to hear about tell me about the hash bars.
What do you want to know?
Well, hash is legal there, right?
Yeah, it's legal, but it ain't 100% legal. I mean, you can't walk into a restaurant, roll a joint, and start puffing away. You're only supposed to smoke in your home or certain designated places.
And those are hash bars.
Yeah, it breaks down like this. It's legal to buy it, it's legal to own it, and if you're the proprietor of a hash bar, it's legal to sell it. It's legal to carry it, which doesn't really matter. Because get a load of this. If the cops stop you, it's illegal for them to search you. Searching you is a right that the cops in Amsterdam don't have.
Oh, that did it, man. I'm fucking going. That's all there is to it.
You'll dig it the most. But you know what the funniest thing about Europe is?
What?
It's the little differences. A lot of the same shit we got here, they got there, but they're a little different.
Examples.
Well, in Amsterdam, you can buy a beer in a movie theater. I don't mean a paper cup either. They give you a glass of beer, like in a bar. In Paris, you can buy beer at McDonald's. Also, you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
They don't call it a quarter pounder with cheese?
No, they got the metric system there. They wouldn't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is.
What do they call it?
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese. Well, what do they call a Big Mac?
Big Mac's a Big Mac, but they call it Le Big Mac.
The Big Mac. What do they call a Whopper?
I don't know. Didn't go into a Burger King. But you know what they put on French fries in Holland instead of ketchup?
What?
Mayonnaise.
Oh, God
I,
damn.
I've seen them do it. And I don't mean a little bit of the side of the plate. They fucking drown them in it.
Oh. Hey, man, we should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
How many up there?
3 or 4.
Counting our guy?
I'm not sure.
So there could be 5 guys up there.
It's possible.
We should have fucking shotguns. So, what's her name?
Mia.
How did Marcellus and her meet?
I don't know. However, people meet people. She used to be an actress.
Did you ever do anything I would have saw?
I think her biggest thing was she starred in a pilot.
The pilot.
Well, you know the shows on TV?
I don't watch TV.
Yeah, I know. But you are aware that there's an invention called television, and on that invention, they show shows.
Yeah.
Well, the way they pick the shows on the TV is they make one show, and that show's called the pilot. And they show that one show to the people who pick the shows. And on the strength of that one show, they decide if they want to make more shows. Some get accepted and become TV programs, and some don't, and they become nothing. She starred in one of those shows that became nothing. You remember Antoine Rockmora, half black, half Samoan? Used to call him Tony Rocky Horror.
Yeah, maybe. Fat, right?
I wouldn't go so far as to call the brother fat. He's got a weight problem. What's the nigga to do? He's Samoan.
I think I know what you mean. What about him?
Well, Marcellus fucked his ass up good. And word around the campfire is it was on account of Marcellus Wallace's wife.
What did he do? Fuck her?
No, 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 no. Nothing that bad.
Well, what then?
He gave her a foot massage.
A foot massage? That's all? What did Marcellus do?
And he sent a couple guys over to his place. They took him out on the patio of his apartment and threw his ass off of the balcony. Nigga fell 4 stories. They had this garden at the bottom enclosed in glass, like one of them greenhouses. Nigga fell through that, and since then he's kind of developed a speech impediment.
That's a damn shame. Still, I have to say, play with matches, you get burned.
What do you mean?
Don't be giving Marcellus Wallace's new bride a foot massage.
You don't think he overreacted?
Antoine probably didn't expect Marcellus to react like he did, but he had to expect a reaction.
It was a foot massage, man. A foot massage ain't nothing. I give my mom a foot massage.
Laying hands on Marcellus Wallace's new wife in a familiar way. Is it as bad as eating her out? No, but you're in the same fucking ballpark.
Whoa, 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 whoa. So you stop right there. Eating a bitch out and giving a bitch a foot massage ain't even the same fucking thing, man.
Not the same thing, same ballpark.
It ain't no ballpark either. Look, maybe your method of massage differs from mine, but touching a lady's feet and sticking your tongue in her holiest of holies ain't the same ballpark. It ain't even the same league. In fact, it ain't even the same fucking sport. Foot massages don't mean shit.
You ever given a foot massage?
I give a lot of them.
Given a lot of them, huh?
Shit, yeah, I got my technique down, man. I don't touch, tickle. I don't do shit, man. I'm the fucking foot master.
You ever given a guy a foot massage?
Fuck you.
We end there. Scene.
Oh,
No,
no.
Eamon, continue to go
Oh,
on. Fuck you.
okay. How many?
Fuck you.
Did you give me a foot massage? I'm kind of tired.
Man, you better back the fuck off. I'm getting pissed. Hey, this is the door.
Okay, what time is it?
What time is it? It ain't quite time. Let's hang back.
7:22 in the morning. Okay.
How you feel, Tony? Shall we continue?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Look, just because I wouldn't give no man a foot massage, don't make it right for Marcellus to throw Antoine off a fucking building into a glass motherfucking house, fucking up the way the nigga talks. That ain't right, man. Motherfucker do that to me, he better paralyze my ass, because I'm gonna come back and kill the motherfucker.
I'm not saying he was right, but you're saying a foot massage don't mean nothing, and I'm saying it does. I've given a million ladies a million foot massages. They all meant something. We act like they don't, they do. That's what's so fucking cool about them. The sensual things going on that nobody's talking about, but you know it, and she knows it. Fucking Marcellus Wallace knew it. Antoine should have fucking known better. That's his fucking wife, man. He ain't gonna have a sense of humor about that shit.
That's an interesting point. But let's get into character.
What's her name again?
Mia. Hey, why are you so interested in Big Man's wife?
Well, Marcellus Wallace, he's leaving for Florida, and when he's gone, he wants me to take care of Mia.
Take care of Mia?
Not that. Take her out. Nope. Show her a good time. Make sure she doesn't get lonely.
You're going to be taking Mia Wallace out on a date?
It ain't a date. It's like when you and your buddy's wife go to a movie or something. It's just, good company. It's not a date.
And
Yeah.
yeah. So I thought you guys did a really interesting job. It was very intriguing to watch. I think one of the things about Pulp Fiction is that they jump back and forth.
Yes.
Like you say, let's get into character. They jump back and forth from these characters to just chatting. And it's so interesting to see. And, I'd like to see a little more of that. When you get into character, well, it's a little early, you know, so you both relax again. Who's Mia? I think that's what somehow made it very enduring and funny. These characters. I mean, when Travolta was killed, which was done very quickly, I mean, I remember all of us going, "You're kidding." You know, we couldn't believe that this character we liked so much was killed that quickly, and just it meant nothing. It was nothing. So, Eamon, I think you're a lot more scared about taking out his wife after he tells you the story of the guy being thrown off. And I think that's starting to scare you already. So that it says, let's get into character. You guys get into character, and then you kind of dropped. It's a little too early. What was her name again? You're. That's all you can think about is, oh God, you're going to be thrown off a balcony.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what she
problems arise.
Yeah, and what she put you through is by far worse than being thrown off a balcony. Now, Sean, what do you think your character is? Is he real skeptical? I know he's very holy in many ways. He's like a minister. But what do you think,
I'm all
Sean?
business. I'm all business.
Well, you aren't at the beginning. You're
No,
really
we're just making small talk because we got to work.
Yeah,
But
but
that's why the first thing I say when we're there, I say, We should have shotguns for this shit. And he's like, why should we have shotguns? Because I've already got it all figured out. So I'm just shooting the shit before we get business. I'm the one driving. I know what's up. I'm the one handling
The situation.
all the details.
Yeah.
Because then I pick up the case. And, is it in there? Or he gets the case. I go, is it in there? Is it all there? Are you
Okay, so
sure?
here's
That's
my
why he's asking
question.
me the details.
No, my question is, do you like this guy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I would like to see more of that. I would
All
like
right.
to see more of that camaraderie, comradeness, camaraderie of, really shit, and then bam, you're hitman. And bam, you're not hitman. That was the humor to me of this whole show was everything was so outrageous. It just like it was just outrageous. So, do you want to go back into the break room and do it while I work
Yeah.
with? Yeah, let's put you back in. Okay, open the rooms. Are you in the room? Eamon, you're not in the room. Okay. All right, Kelly. There you go. Kelly, come on in. There's Nico.
Hello. Oh wait, you
Kelly,
invited us to the break rooms too.
what'd you say?
Oh, we were also invited to the break rooms, so we just ignore it.
Just ignore him. Where's Kelly? Kelly, get out of there. Kelly's camera's not even turned on. Kelly! 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 All right, there he is. All right. Turn on your sound, Kelly.
Go. Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm sorry because I was invited to the room and I thought it was like interfering with my vocals and
No, I'm sorry. It's my
that's
fault. But
it happens. Okay. Baxter,
Yes, sir.
sort of wondering what you look like. Have a seat.
Yes, Mrs. Sheldrake.
I've been hearing some very nice things about you. Here, there's a report from Mr. Dubiash. Loyal, cooperative, and resourceful.
Mr. Dubiash said that?
And Mr. Kirkby tells me that several nights a week you're work late at the office with no overtime.
Well, you know how it is. Things pile up.
And Mr. Vanderhorf in public relations, and Mr. Edinburgh in mortgage and loan. They both like to have you transferred to their departments.
That's very flattering.
Tell me, Baxter, what is it that makes you so popular?
I don't know.
Think.
Would you mind repeating the question?
Look, Baxter, I'm not stupid. I know everything that goes on in this building. Every department, every floor, every day of the year.
You do?
You know, in 1957, we had an employee here by the name of Fowler. Very popular, like yourself. Turned out he was running a booking joint right there in the architectural department, tying up the switchboards and figuring out the odds of our IBM machines. So that the day before the Kentucky Derby, I called the Vice Squad and I raided the entire 13th floor.
The Vice Squad?
That's right, Baxter.
What what's that got to do with me? I'm not running any bookie joint,
What kind of joint are you running?
sir.
There's a certain key that's been floating around from Kirkby to Vanderhorf to Ashlenberg and to Dobiash. It's the key to a certain apartment. Do you know what that apartment belongs to?
Who?
Loyal, cooperative, resourceful. C. Baxter.
Oh,
You're going to deny it?
no, sir. I'm not gonna deny it. But if you just let me explain.
Better.
Well, about 6 months ago, I was going to night school, taking this course in advanced accounting, and one of the guys in our department, he lives in Jersey. He was going to a banquet at the Biltmore. His wife was meeting him in town, and he needed some place to change into a tuxedo. So I gave him the key, and word must have gotten around. Because the next thing I knew, all sorts of guys were suddenly going to banquets. And when you give the key to one guy, you can't say no to another, and then the whole thing got out of hand. Pardon me.
Baxter, an insurance company is founded on public trust. Any employee who conducts themselves in a manner unbecoming. How many charter members are in this little club of yours?
Just those four, out of a total of 31,259. So actually, we could be very proud of our personnel
That's
percentage-wise.
that's not the point. 4 rotten apples in a barrel, no matter how large the barrel is. You realize what would happen if this leaked out?
Oh, it won't. Believe me. And it's not gonna happen again. From now on, no one is gonna use my apartment.
Where is this apartment?
West 67th Street. You have no idea what I've been going through with the neighbors and the landlady and the liquor and the key.
So, how do you work it with the key?
Well, I usually slip it to them in the office and they leave it under the mat, but never again. I can promise you that.
Oh, no, no, no. Yes, Miss Olson. Okay, patch her through. Yes, dear. Yeah, I called you earlier, and oh, you took Tommy to the dentist. Where are you going back, sir?
Well, I don't want to intrude, and I thought since it's all straightened out anyway.
I'm not through with you yet.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The reason I called is I won't be home in dinner. I won't be home for dinner tonight. Yeah, the branch manager from Kansas City is in town, and I'm taking him to the theater. The Music Man. What else? No, 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 no. Don't wait up for me. Okay, bye, darling. So, tell me something, Baxter. Have you ever seen The Music Man?
Not yet, but I hear It's one swell show.
How would you like to go tonight?
You mean you and me? I thought you were taking the branch manager from Kansas City. And
I made other plans. You can have both tickets.
well, that's very kind of you. Only I'm not feeling well, and you see, I have this cold, and I thought I'd go straight home.
Baxter, you're not reading me. I told you I have plans.
So do I. I'm gonna take 4 aspirins and get into bed. So you better give the tickets to somebody else.
I'm not giving those tickets. Baxter, I want to swap them.
Swap them? For what?
It also says here that you're alert, astute, quite imaginative.
Oh. Oh! This?
It's good thinking, Baxter. Next month, there's going to be a shift in personnel around here. As far as I'm concerned, you are executive material.
I am?
Now, put down the key and put down the address.
It's on the second floor. My name is not on the door. It just says 2A. Oh, terribly sorry. It's that cold.
Relax, Baxter.
Thank you, sir. You be careful with the record player, won't you? And about the liquor, I ordered some this morning, but I'm not sure when they will deliver it.
Now remember, Baxter, this is going to be our little secret.
Yes, of course.
You know how people talk.
Oh, you don't have to worry.
No, not that I have anything to hide.
Oh, no, no, sir. Certainly not. Anyway, it's none of my business. 4 apples, 5 apples. What's the difference, percentage-wise?
Here are the tickets. You have a nice time.
You too, sir.
I will.
Good. So, you played him really good, Nico. He is really sick because, so you can even sneeze a couple of times and a couple of times because you have not been into your apartment for 4 nights. There's 4 guys and they've used it every night. And you're just so tired and so sick. And not only that, when you say to your boss, oh, you can't imagine the liquor, they're all drinking your liquor. You're ending up buying the liquor for everybody, which is like driving you crazy because you're not making that much money. And you're giving them your apartment. They're leaving your record player on. All the neighbors have been complaining because of the laughter and the liquor, and your landlady has already said she's going to throw you out if this continues. And you're exhausted. So you have no idea, which I loved, that he's going to do this to you at all. So I'd even play it more innocently. Oh no, I'm taking 4 aspirin, I'm going home to bed. No, you're not. You're not reading. It says here you read people well. So I think that what you did naturally was really good, Nico. If you just put more of that into there, more innocence, I mean, you did it very naturally, but even a little bit more. Okay. Kelly, I loved how you roped him in. You just roped him in, brought him in, which I loved. Um,
Was it because he was trying to intimidate him into using his power as like intimidating to get him to sort of admit to what he was doing wrong?
I think you have three major changes there, Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the very first part of it, we all think that you're going to bust him. You know, what's going on? Why do all these people want you? So that little section right there is very nice. It's wonderful. You're giving him kudos. And Nico, you could, be puffing up and, well, thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, I do. Then when you get around to what's going on, and he doesn't seem to have any idea, you become very much the boss. Look, I know everything that happens in this place of 3,100 people or whatever. I know every little thing that goes down, and you give him that allegory story of
Mm-hmm.
what was happening on the 31st floor and how you had that guy busted. And that's to scare him.
Mm-hmm.
Then you gently roll him into how many are there and the key situation for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get the phone call from your wife, totally different. Hi, honey. Oh, you took the kids. Where are you going? Get back, sit down. And Nico, at the beginning, I think you should be so nervous. I mean, this is the head of the head of the head of the entire business of 31 floors. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
This is like the dog. I mean, he's the man. So I think you have three different changes there, Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
even a fourth one when you go, and we don't talk about this to anyone, do we? I
That's
mean, it's very much manipulative on your part there. And
okay.
and I like that. Um, you want to go into the breakout room with those changes and work it through once while I bring the other guys back? Let's see if I can do that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
So Kelly and
Mm-hmm.
Nico, you're going to go into room 2.
Okay.
I just don't know how to move Eamon. There we go. Got him. And you two join the room 2, okay? While I work with them.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if this works. Did it work for you guys?
Not
I didn't
yeah.
get anything.
One second. Okay. Nico is full screen on my computer.
Hmm.
Are the other two, are they in room 2 as well, or did you put them in room 1?
I'm going to put them in room 1 and moving them to the main session.
Oh, okay.
So it's just you two. Can you go into your rooms?
Okay,
If
not
not,
yet.
I can make it. Yes.
Oh, there she
Toni
is.
is the host now. Okay.
All right,
Was she
so
recording? I think.
we're
I
recording
do
it.
not know.
Hold on. Hold
It's not my
on.
job. I do
Teacher's
not
here.
know these
Teacher's here.
meetings.
Act up.
It's
Act
not my
right.
job.
Act right. Teacher's here.
Teachers here, be good guys. So
Yeah, we
Sean
act like.
and Eamon, I'm going to work with you. Nico and Kelly, I'm going to see if I'm going to put you guys in the breakout room. Hold on. Okay, so Kelly, move to room 2. Nico, move to room 2. All right, so Eamon
Yep.
and Chong Ching, I'm moving to. No. I'm not putting you in anything. Don't go into any rooms. Just Kelly and Nico go into the room. Sean, you and Eamon stay out. I'm trying to do this. I've never done it quite this
Don't
way.
worry about it.
All right, so you got it? Can you guys join room 2, Kelly and Nico?
No, I didn't
Not yet.
think yet.
Is it open?
Not yet.
No.
Okay.
Oh, now I got it.
It's
No, I
asking
got-
me.
Okay.
You're inviting us to join room 1?
Okay, we're ready. I'll meet you in the room. Here you go.
Sean, do not join anything. Eamon,
Okay.
do not join anything.
Not now.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Just
I'm telling you, trying to learn this machine is crazy. The only other thing before you start, because it was a good scene, is for some reason, Sean, you were looking to your left.
Because I'm supposed to be driving a car.
Well, it didn't.
And that's why I change up after we get to, we should have shotguns for this. But until then, we're supposed to be in a car.
So can you do
So,
that just once? Just once. Just do this once. And look, don't worry about the rest.
and then you want me just to engage him the whole time?
Yeah,
All right.
because it's camera. Okay, and I don't ever want you looking away like that. You can do it just once if you want to. If you don't want to, don't.
Well, you know, it's funny, Toni. I've seen some of the auditions that people have booked on, and they don't look directly at the camera. They do they do that.
What do
You
you
haven't
mean?
noticed that?
I don't know what you're talking about. They do.
I'll show it to you later then. It's
No, no,
okay.
you're sure. So they do this the whole time?
Yeah, they don't. Well, no, they just do this. So they don't look at the camera. They look off to the camera. Like the kid who
For how
booked
long?
the whole
For how
time.
long?
They never look at the camera. Not for a driving scene, but actually in the audition, they never look at the camera. The kid who booked Stranger Things, that was his audition. That was pretty amazing. His audition, he booked the job from that. I'll
From what?
share it with you
Looking
later.
elsewhere?
He never looked at the camera. It's interesting. I'll send it to you because that was one of the great auditions, and he booked from that. It's an Aussie actor. I think it's second season of Stranger Things. I'll share it with you. It's quite famous. Anyways, I'll do it the way you instructed me, okay, Tony?
Well, let me ask you this. How many other ones have you seen that were looking off to the side?
I looked at 3. I haven't looked at more than that since then. I just was kind of stunned that that's how he booked from, and it was a really big deal because he had never done anything in Hollywood.
And that's why he was looking to the side. And maybe that's why they took him.
I don't know,
Because
but
I
I'll
don't
share
know.
it with you. I'm not going to do it that way then. I'll do it as you advised, and I'll just share that with
I
you
don't
later.
mind you doing it once, but then let it go.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'll do it exactly as you advised.
Okay. All right, sweetheart.
All right. Okay. Now tell me about the hash bars.
What do you want to know?
Well, hash is legal there, right?
Yeah, it's legal, but it ain't 100% legal. I mean, you can't walk into a restaurant, roll a joint, and start puffing away. You're only supposed to smoke in your own home or certain designated places.
And those are the hash bars.
Yeah, it breaks down like this. It's legal to buy it, it's legal to own it, and if you're the proprietor of a hash bar, it's legal to sell it. It's legal to carry it, which doesn't really matter because, get a load of this, if the cops stop you, it's illegal for them to search you. Searching you is a right that the cops in Amsterdam don't have.
Oh man, that did it, man. I'm fucking going. That's all there is to it.
You'll dig it the most. But you know what the funniest thing about Europe is?
What?
It's the little differences. A lot of the same shit we got here, they got there, but they're a little different.
Examples?
Well, in Amsterdam, you can buy beer in a movie theater, and I don't mean in a paper cup either. They give you a glass of beer, like in a bar. In Paris, you can buy beer at McDonald's. Also, you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
They don't call it a quarter pounder with cheese?
No, they got the metric system there. They wouldn't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is.
Oh, what do they call it?
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese. Well, what do they call a Big Mac?
Big Mac's a Big Mac, but they call it the Big Mac.
The Big Mac. Well, what do they call a Whopper?
I don't know, I didn't go into a Burger King. But you know what they put on French fries in Holland instead of ketchup?
What?
Mayonnaise.
God damn.
Seen them do it, and I don't mean a little bit on the side of the plate. They fucking drown them in it.
Oh. Hey, we should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
How many up there?
3 or 4?
Counting our guy?
I'm not sure.
So there could be 5 guys up there.
It's possible.
We should have fucking shotguns. What's her name?
Mia.
How did Marcellus and her meet?
I don't know, however people meet people. She used
Stop,
to be an
stop,
actress.
stop right there. So, Eamon, take a moment to change character there. More relaxed. I'd like to see you take that beat that you're standing outside the apartment. Okay? And then both of you can lean back. I don't even care. Now this, Sean, you'd probably know more about, but I don't even care if you show, oh, we're going to need the rifles. And then, so what's her name? Because that's the funniness of this whole thing is how everybody changes in it.
Hmm.
So let's just do it there from that point.
What's her name?
Mia?
How did Marcellus and her meet?
I don't know. How people meet people. She used to be an actress.
Do you ever do anything I would have saw?
I think her biggest deal was she starred in a pilot.
What's a pilot?
Well, the shows on TV.
I don't watch TV.
Yes, but you are aware that there's an invention called television. And on that invention, they show shows.
Yeah.
Well, the way they pick up the shows on TV is they make one show, and that's called a pilot. And they show that one show to the people who pick shows. And on the strength of that one show, they decide if they want to make more shows. Some get picked up and become TV shows, and some don't, and they become nothing. She starred in one that became nothing. You remember Antoine Roquemore, half black, half Samoan? You used to call him Tony Rocky Horror.
Yeah, maybe. Fat, right?
No, I wouldn't go to so far as to call the brother fat. He's got a weight problem. What's the nigga gonna do? He's Samoan.
I think I know who you mean. What about him?
Well, Marcellus fucked his ass up good, and word around the campfire it was on account of Marcellus Wallace's wife.
What do you do? Fuck her?
No, 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 nothing that bad.
Well, what then?
He gave her a foot massage.
Foot massage? That's all? What did Marcellus do?
He sent a couple guys over to his place. They took him out on the patio of his apartment and they threw his ass off the balcony. Nigga fell 4 stories. They had this guard on the bottom, enclosed in glass, like one of them greenhouses. Nigga fell through that. And since then, he's kind of developed a speech impediment.
It's a damn shame. Still, I have to say, play with matches, you get burned.
What do you mean?
You don't be giving Marcellus Wallace's new bride a foot massage.
You don't think he overreacted?
Antoine probably didn't expect Marcellus to react like he did, but he had to expect a reaction.
Look, man, it was a foot massage. A foot massage is nothing. I give my mother a foot massage.
It's laying hands on Marcellus Wallace's new wife in a familiar way. Is it as bad as eating her out? No. But you're in the same fucking ballpark.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You stop it right there. Eating a bitch out and giving a bitch a foot massage ain't even the same fucking thing.
Not the same thing. Same ballpark.
No, it ain't no ballpark either. Look, maybe your method of massage differs from mine, but touching a lady's feet and sticking your tongue in her holiest of holies ain't in the same ballpark. It ain't in the same league, and it ain't even the same fucking sport, man. Foot massages don't mean shit.
You ever given a foot massage?
Hey, don't be telling me about foot massage. I'm the fucking foot master.
Given a lot of them?
Shit, yeah. I got my technique down, man. I don't tickle or nothing.
Oh, if you ever given a guy a foot massage?
Hey, fuck you.
How many?
Fuck you.
Did you give me a foot massage? I'm kind of tired.
Man, you better back off. I'm getting pissed. Hey, this is the door. What time is it?
7:22 in the morning.
It ain't quite time. Let's hang back. Look, just because I wouldn't give no man a foot massage, don't make it right for Marcel to throw Antoine off the building into a glass motherfucking house. Fucking up the way the nigga talks? That ain't right, man. Motherfucker do me like that, you better fucking paralyze my ass because I'm gonna come back and fucking kill him.
I'm not saying he was right, but you're saying a foot massage don't mean nothing, and I'm saying it does. Giving a million ladies a million foot massages, they all meant something. We act like they don't, but they do. That's what's so fucking cool about them. The sensual things going on, nobody's talking about. But you know it, she knows it. Fucking Marcellus knew it, and Antoine should have fucking known better. That's his fucking wife, man. He ain't gonna have a sense of humor about that shit.
That's an interesting point. But hey, let's get into character.
What's your name again?
Mia, hey, why are you so into the big man's wife?
Well, Marcellus is leaving for Florida, and when he's gone, wants me to take care of her.
Take care of her.
No, not bad. Take her out. Show her a good time. Don't let her get lonely.
You're gonna be taking Mia Wallace out on a date?
Ain't a date. It's like when you and your buddy's wife go to a movie or something. It's just, good company. Not a date.
It's so good.
Mm.
Well, I'm gonna have you guys do it again when the other guys get back because it's really funny. And it's funny when you change characters. It really is when you get into the mobster role and then the just chatting role and then very, very funny. And Eamon really poke it at Sean about, do you give guys, feet rubs?
Yeah.
Well, no, my feet are really tired. You gotta get Sean into it. Very funny. How did you guys feel? I mean, I don't have a lot of notes. I
Yeah.
actually liked it better, Sean, because I had the feeling that you had pulled the car over to talk to him.
Okay.
So my feeling is less is more in tapes that you're sending in. It just is. I don't know. I think, but that's just me. So you make of it what you want. You know what you like better, Sean. But I liked it better, just simple, really simple, like you guys did it. It was really quite funny. You got most of the humor in there. Eamon, I'd like you to be a little bit nervous though.
At
Just
what point? What starting when?
just well, you don't really show it when he talks about Marcellus because you're too cool. But maybe one little tiny moment in your eyes of, "Ooh," But when you go back to asking Sean her name, and Sean says, "Why do you keep asking about her name?" I think at that point you are nervous. And when you see the expression on Sean's face when he says you're taking out Marcellus's wife, and I think you've really got to protest. No, it's just like, husband with another wife, just because I think you already
Just two
know.
buddies. It's just two buddies hanging out.
I mean, I think this is why would he ask you to do that? That's friggin' crazy. And John Travolta is not an ugly guy,
Mm.
So and Marcellus is an ugly guy.
Check
He's
this.
a big fat dude that is built like the Rock, and so it is scary. I'd be scared. I wouldn't even want to go out with her as a girlfriend. This Marcellus sounds a little crazy. And that's what's so beautiful. All these characters sound so crazy. And then you see even the gimp. I always wondered through this whole thing. I never knew what a gimp was. But yeah, are there real gimps?
Oh, yeah, Tony.
Uh,
He didn't make it
yeah,
up,
I've heard the
Tony.
term used by people who have had certain conditions.
What is a gimp usually? Just he's just someone
I think
they've taught.
someone who has a deformity, usually.
Oh, I
Yeah,
mean, and
like I knew someone who was don't know what her condition was, but she was she had at first she had to use just a cane, but was resorted to a wheelchair, and said she said, my friends all want me to do more walking. They want me to be super gimp to become independent, but
I
she
think in this movie, the gimp had another definition, or am I wrong, Sean?
He's a slave,
you don't know
basically. He's a sub.
what the gimp is,
He's a
because you never see
slave.
his face.
He's some little guy that walked in there to buy something, and they kidnapped him and put
Maybe,
him in that rubber suit.
yeah. You
And
don't know the
He's a
mystery,
sex slave.
basically, yeah. But you
wait,
don't know
what?
all.
What'd you say, Sean?
He's a sex slave, Tony. He's a sub. Submissive slave.
Oh,
That's all. That's all you
well,
ever know. Like,
well, hold on. I'm going to bring the other guys back if I can find them.
Where am I? Who am I?
They should be back now. That movie was just everybody in that movie was so friggin' great. And I love Bruce Willis. I love Bruce Willis. And the little French girl, oh, she's so pretty. She was just, she drove me crazy. The little French girl that was in love with, oh God, she drove me
Yeah.
nuts. But she was really good. Do you know if they drive you crazy, they're really good.
Mm.
What a weird film, though. I've never seen a film like that before or after. And I'd be afraid. Is he married? I saw him once in a
Who?
restaurant talking. The guy who wrote it.
Quentin
Um,
Tarantino, yes, he's married.
Seriously, I'd be nervous married to him.
Nice Jewish girl.
No, he got married.
Yes, to a very nice Jewish girl. They go to Israel.
He was the strangest looking human being I saw for a long time. All right, guys, we're now going to go do them. They're very good. The scenes are really good. So, Nico and Kelly, do you want to go first?
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right, the rest of us will turn off our cameras. Here we go. Get into character. And
Baxter.
Nico, show me how, excuse me, Kelly, show me how nervous you are at the beginning. I loved what you just did with your hair. I think that's a really fun thing for him to do at the beginning, maybe, because he's so nervous. All right, let's go.
Baxter.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. I was kind of wondering what you look like. Sit down.
Yes, Mr. Sheldrick.
I've been hearing some very nice things about you. Here's a report from Mr. Dubiash. Loyal, cooperative, resourceful.
Mr. Dubiash said that.
And Mr. Kirkby tells me that several nights a week you work late at the office without overtime.
Well, you know how it is. Things pile up.
Mr. Vanderhorf in public relations and Mr. Eschlenberg in mortgages and loans. They both like to have you transferred to their departments.
That's very flat. That's very flattering.
Tell me, Baxter, what makes you so popular?
I don't know.
Think.
Would you mind repeating the question?
Look, Baxter, I'm not stupid. I know everything that goes on in this building, on every department, every floor, every day of the year.
You do.
You know, in 1957, we had an employee here by the name of Fowler. Very popular. Turned out he was running a bookie joint right next to the architectural department, tying up the switchboards and figuring out the IBM compute machines. So on the day of the Kentucky Derby, I called the Vice Squad and we raided the entire 13th floor.
The Vice Squad?
Yes, the Vice Squad. That's right.
What's that got to do with me? I'm not running any bookie joint.
What kind of joint are you running?
Sir,
There's a certain key that's been floating around the office from Kirksby to Vanderhorf to Eschlenberg and to Dobiesch. It's a key that belongs to a certain apartment. Do you know who that apartment belongs to?
ooh,
Loyal, cooperative, resourceful C. Baxter.
oh,
Are you going to deny it?
no, no, sir, I'm not gonna deny it. But if you just let me explain.
You better.
Well, about 6 months ago, I was going to night school, taking this course in advanced accounting, and one of the guys in our department, he lives in Jersey. He's going to a banquet at the Biltmore. His wife was meeting him in town, and he needed some place to change into a into a tuxedo. So I gave him the key, and word must have gotten around because the next thing I knew, all sorts of guys were suddenly going to banquets, and when you give the key to one guy, you can't say no to another, and the whole thing got out of hand. Pardon me.
Baxter, an insurance company is founded on public trust. Any employee found who conducts himself in a manner that's How many charter members are in this little club of yours?
Just those four out of a total of 31,259. So actually, we can be very proud of our personnel percentage-wise.
That's not the point. 4 rotten apples in a barrel, no matter how large the barrel is. Would you imagine what happened if this leaked?
Oh, it won't. Believe me. And it's not gonna happen again. From now on, nobody is gonna use my apartment.
Where is your apartment?
West 67th Street. You have no idea what I've been going through with the neighbors and the land key and the liquor and the key.
So, how does it work with this key?
Well, usually I just slip it to them in the office and they leave it under the mat. But never again. I can promise I can promise you that.
Hold on, no. Yes, Miss Olson. Oh, okay. Patch her through. Yes, dear. Oh yeah, I called you earlier. Where were you? Oh, you took Tommy to the dentist. Okay. Where are you going, Baxter?
Well, I don't want to intrude, and I thought since it's all straightened out anyway.
No. You're not. We're not. I'm not there with you yet.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You know, the reason why I called is, um, I, I won't be coming home for dinner tonight. No. The branch manager from Kansas City is in town. Yeah, I'm taking him to the Music Man. Yeah, the theater. Else? Oh, no. You know what? No, don't even wait up for me. Okay. Bye bye, darling. So tell me something, Baxter. Have you seen the Music Man?
Not not yet, but I hear it's one swell show.
How would you like to go tonight?
You mean you and me? I thought you were taking the branch manager from Kansas City.
I made other plans.
Well,
You can have both tickets.
that, well, that's very kind of you. Only, I'm not feeling well, so you see, I have this cold, and I thought I'd just go straight home.
You're not reading me, Baxter. I told you I have other plans.
So, so do I. I'm gonna take 4 aspirins and get into bed. So you better give the tickets to somebody else.
I'm not just giving you the tickets, Baxter. I want to swap them.
Swap them for what?
You know, it also says here that you are alert, astute, and quite imaginative.
Oh. Oh. This?
That's good thinking, Baxter. You know, next month I think there's going to be a shift in personnel around here, and as far as I'm concerned, I think that you have executive material.
I am.
Now put down the key and put down the address.
It's on the second floor. My name is not on the door. It just says 2A. Oh. Terribly sorry. It's that. It's that cold.
Relax, Baxter, relax.
Thank you, sir. You be careful with that record player, won't you? And about the liquor, I ordered some this morning, but I'm not sure oh, when they'll deliver it.
Remember, Baxter, this is our little secret.
Yes, of course.
You know how people like to talk.
Oh, you don't have to worry.
It's not that I have anything to hide.
Oh, no, sir. Certainly not. Anyways, it's none of my business. 4 apples, 5. What's the difference percentage-wise?
Here you go. And enjoy the show.
You too, sir.
Okay. That was really well done. I need to apologize to you, Nico. As a director, when a director gives an actor a note, which I said you've got a cold, a very, very bad cold, don't take it as far as you took it, because you started to upstage yourself just a little. Yeah, okay, sir. You know, just here and there, but you did it all the way through. And in many ways, it was good, but it took away from some of the things you were saying. Does that make sense, Nico?
Yes.
So the actor needs to pick where. I know the place you need to do it is where you say, yes, I've had a cold and I'm going to take 4 aspirin and go to bed. And the beat before that, I think maybe 2 other places at the most. And I'm going to have you look at them and you're going to do the scene again. Just 3 times through the entire scene. Be sure that you might sniff, you know, or do this, or even a little bit of this. While he's on the phone, I do a little bit of this. That's it. That's it. Nothing more. Okay. Good scene, Kelly. Loved where you went with it. You took all my direction. It was really good.
You know what
let's,
helped too?
what?
At the time I got the phone call, my wife walked into the room. Hey, you can't ask, you can't stage those things. It just happened.
No, but that's great. You know what I mean? It's like you pray for moments like that as actors. And she's a nice lady. I like her.
Oh, thank you. Me too. I'll keep her.
Oh, good. All right, so you're gonna stay here. Nico, pick your 3 spots. That's it. Okay. And anything else? I loved what you did with your hair when you said, "Oh, what does that mean?" You called the Vice Squad and you went like this with your hair. It was very funny. That to me was really showing how nervous you were. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Um, Kelly, um, I would love to see just a little bit more humor. Hi, honey. Yeah, where are you going, Baxter?
Okay. Is it okay if I do the phone? Because I'm playing the phone thing. Is that okay? Like I don't want my wife to hear me yelling at this guy. Is that
Oh, you may
I know
set
you
it
told us last
here.
week not to do that.
No,
Is that
no.
okay?
Well, yeah, just put it here and then hold it down like this. Where are you going, Baxter? You know,
Yeah. Get back here, okay. I just
yeah,
didn't know how the hand movement was.
yeah,
Okay.
no, that's funny. That's
Okay.
good.
Awesome.
All right, let's bring up Sean and Eamon, who also are doing very funny.
All right. Are we staying on?
Oh yeah, please. No, turn your camera off.
Camera off, but we're not. Okay. We're not going.
Yeah, but you're
Okay.
staying, please.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me about the hash bars.
What do you want to know?
Oh, well, hash is legal there, right?
Yeah, it's legal, but it ain't 100% legal. I mean, you can't walk into a restaurant, roll a joint, and start puffing away. You're only supposed to smoke it in your home or certain designated places.
Those are the hash bars.
Yeah, it breaks down like this. It's legal to buy it, it's legal to own it, and if you're the proprietor of a hash bar, it's legal to sell it. It's legal to carry it, which doesn't really matter because, get a load of this, if the cops stop you, it's illegal for them to search you. And searching you is a right that the cops in Amsterdam don't have.
Oh, that did it, man. I'm fucking going. That's all there is to it.
You'll dig it the most. But you know what the funniest thing about Europe is?
What?
It's the little differences. A lot of the same shit we got here, they got there, but there they're a little different.
Examples.
Well, in Amsterdam, you can buy beer in a movie theater, and I don't mean in a paper cup either. They give you a glass of beer, like in a bar. In Paris, you can buy beer at McDonald's. Also, you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
They don't just call it a quarter pounder with cheese?
No, they got the metric system there. They wouldn't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is.
So what do they call it?
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese. Oh, what do they call a Big Mac?
Big Mac's a Big Mac, but they call it Le Big Mac.
Le Big Mac. Well, what do they call a Whopper?
I don't know. I didn't go into a Burger King. Do you know what they put on French fries in Holland instead of ketchup?
What?
Mayonnaise.
Oh, god damn.
I've seen them do it, and I don't mean a little bit on the side of the plate. They fucking drown them in it.
Oh. We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
How many are up there?
3 or 4.
Counting our guy?
I'm not sure.
So there could be 5 guys up there.
It's possible.
We should have fucking shotguns. What's her name?
Mia.
How did Marcellus and her meet?
I don't know, how people meet people. She used to be an actress.
Did she ever do anything I would have saw?
I think her biggest deal was she starred in a pilot.
The pilot.
Well, you know the show's on TV.
I don't watch TV.
Yes, but you're aware that there's this invention called the television, and on that invention they show shows?
Yeah.
Well, the way they pick the shows on TV is they make one show, and that show's called the pilot. And they show that show, that one show, to the people that pick the shows. And on the strength of that one show, they decide if they want to make more shows. The ones that get picked up become TV programs, and the ones that don't become nothing. She starred in one of the shows that became nothing. You remember Antoine Roquemora? Half black, half Samoan? Used to call him Tony Rocky Horror.
Yeah, maybe. Fat, right?
I wouldn't go so far as to call the brother fat. I mean, he's got a weight problem. Brother's Samoan.
Yeah, I think I know who you mean. What about him?
Well, Marcellus fucked his ass up good. And the word around the campfire was it was on Count or Marcellus Wallace' wife.
What do you do? Fuck her?
No, 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 nothing like that bad.
Well, what then?
Gave her a foot massage.
A foot massage? That's all? What did Marcellus do?
He sent a couple guys over to his place, and they took him out on the patio, and they threw his apartment off the balcony. They threw his ass from his apartment. They threw his ass over the balcony. The nigger fell 4 stories. You know, they had this garden at the bottom, enclosed in glass, like one of them greenhouses. The nigga fell through that. And since then, he's kind of developed a speech impediment.
That's a damn shame. Still, I have to say, play with matches, you get burned.
Fuck that mean.
You don't be giving Marcellus Wallace's new bride a foot massage.
You don't think he overreacted?
Antoine probably didn't expect Marcellus to react like he did, but he had to expect a reaction.
It was a foot massage. A foot massage is nothing, man. I give my mother a foot massage.
Laying hands on Marcellus Wallace's new wife in a familiar way. Is it as bad as eating her out? No. But you're in the same fucking ballpark.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop it right there. Eating a bitch out and giving a bitch a foot massage ain't even the same fucking thing.
Not the same thing. The same ballpark.
No, it ain't no fit ballpark either. Look, maybe the method of your massage differs from mine, but touching a lady's feet and sticking your tongue in her holiest of holies ain't the same ballpark, ain't the same league. Man, it ain't even the same fucking sport. Foot massages don't mean shit.
You ever given a foot massage?
Hey, don't be telling me about foot massage. I'm the foot fucking master.
Given a lot of them?
Shit, yeah. I got my technique down, man. I don't tickle or nothing.
You ever given a guy a foot massage?
Fuck you.
How many?
Hey, fuck you.
Did you give me a foot massage? I'm
Man,
kind of tired.
man, you better back the fuck off. I'm getting pissed. Fuck yeah. Hey, this is the door. What time is it?
7:22 in the morning.
Okay, it ain't quite time. Let's hang back. Look, man, just because I wouldn't give no man a foot massage, don't make it right for myself to throw Antoine off the building in a glass motherfucking house. Fucking up the way the nigga talks. That ain't right, man. Motherfucker do that to me, he better fucking paralyze me, because I'm gonna kill his motherfucking ass.
I'm not saying he was right, but you're saying a foot massage don't mean nothing. And I'm saying it does. I've given a million ladies a million foot massages, and they all meant something. They act like they don't, but they do. That's what's so fucking cool about it. This sensual thing going on, nobody talks about. But you know it, she knows it. Fucking Marcellus knew it, and Antoine should have known fucking better. That's his fucking wife, man. You ain't gonna have a sense of humor about that shit.
That's an interesting point. Eh, Let's get into character.
What's her name again?
Mia, why are you so interested in Big Man's wife?
Well, Marcellus is leaving for Florida, and when he's gone, he wants me to take care of her.
Take care of her.
Not bad. No. Take her out. Show her a good time. Don't let her get lonely.
You're going to be taking Mia Wallace out on a date?
It ain't a date. It's like you and your buddy's wife go to a movie or something. It's just, good company. It's not a date.
That's so good. Your timing was really great on it, you guys. Very funny. Very funny. Timing very good. Guys, come back in. Kelly and wasn't that good? Kelly, you still there? Wasn't that the timing really good on that?
Yeah, it was. It was. I've done that scene before, and the timing on that, it takes. It was good. It was good.
It takes a while to find the timing on it.
Yeah.
They found it. So now with you guys, I'm going to make you go a little bit faster, okay?
Okay.
Except Kelly, where you need not go faster.
Right.
You'll know where.
Okay.
Okay, so let me turn off. Here we go.
Baxter,
Yes, sir.
I was wondering what you look like. Sit down.
Yes, Mr. Chadwick.
I've been hearing some very nice things about you. Back here is a report. Mr. Dubiash says you're loyal, cooperative, resourceful.
Mr. Dubiash said that?
And Mr. Kirkby tells me that several nights a week you work late at the office without overtime.
Well, you know how it is. Things pile up.
Yeah. Mr. Vanderhorf in public relations, Mr. Eschlenberg in mortgages and loan. They both like to have you transferred to their departments.
That's very flattering.
So tell me, Baxter, what makes you so popular?
I don't know.
Think.
Do you mind repeating the question?
I'm not stupid. I know everything that goes on in this building, in every department, on every floor, every day of the year.
You do.
You know, in 1957, we had an employee by the name of Fowler. Very, very popular. Come to find out that he was running a bookie joint right there in the architectural department. He was tying up the switchboards and figuring in the odds of our IBM machines. The night of the Kentucky Derby, I called the Vice Squad and I raided the entire 13th floor.
The Vice Squad?
That's right, Baxter.
What's that got to do with me? I'm not running any bookie joints.
Well, what kind of joint are you running?
Sir?
There's a certain key that's been floating around the office from Kirkberg to Vandenhorf to Eschlenberg and to Dobiash. You know who that key belongs to? It's a certain apartment.
Who?
Loyal, cooperative, resourceful. C. Baxter.
Oh,
Are you going to deny it?
no, no, sir. I'm not gonna deny it. But if you just let me explain.
You better.
Well, about 6 months ago, I was going to night school, taking this course in advanced accounting, and one of the guys in our department, he lives in Jersey. He's going to a banquet at the Biltmore. His wife was meeting him in town, and he needed some place to change into a tuxedo. So I gave him the key, and word must have gotten around because the next thing I knew, all sorts of guys were suddenly going to the banquets. And when you give the key to one guy, you can't say no to another, and the whole thing got out of hand. Pardon me.
Baxter, an insurance company is founded on public trust. Any employee who conducts themselves in a manner unbecoming of just how many charter members are in this little club of yours?
Just those four out of a total of 31,256. So actually, we should be very proud of our personnel percentage-wise.
That's not the point. 4 rotten apples in a barrel, no matter how large the barrel is. Do you realize what would happen if this ever got leaked?
Oh, it won't. Believe me. And it's not gonna happen again. From now on, nobody is gonna use my apartment.
So where is your apartment?
West 67th Street. You have no idea what I've been going through with the neighbors and the landlady and the liquor and the key.
So how does it work with the key?
Well, usually I slip it to them in the office and they leave it under the mat, but never again. I can promise you that.
Hold on. Yes, Miss Olson? Oh, patch her through right away. Yes, dear. Hi. Yeah, I called you earlier. Yeah, where were you? Oh, you took Tommy to the dentist. Oh, okay. But where are you going, Baxter?
Well, I don't want to intrude, and I thought since it's all straightened out anyway.
I'm not done with you. Sit down.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no. No, the reason why I called is I won't be home for dinner tonight. Yeah, the branch manager from Kansas City just flew in, and I'm taking him to the theater. Yeah, the Music Man. What else? No, sweet. Yeah, don't wait up for me. Okay, I'll talk to you later, darling. Bye bye. So, Baxter, have you ever seen the Music Man?
Not yet, but I hear it's one swell show.
Would you like to go tonight?
You mean you and me? I, I thought you were taking the branch manager from Kansas City.
I made other plans. I have both tickets.
Well, that's very kind of you. Only I'm not feeling well. You see, I have this cold, and I thought I'd go straight home.
Baxter, you're not reading me. I told you I made other plans.
So do I. I'm gonna take 4 aspirins and get into bed. So you better give the ticket to someone else.
I'm not just giving those tickets. I want to swap them.
Swap them. For what?
You know what it also says here? It says that you are alert, astute, and quite imaginative.
Oh. Oh. This?
It's good thinking, Baxter. You know, next month there's going to be a shift in personnel. And I am thinking, as far as I'm concerned, you are executive material.
I am?
Now, put down the key and put down the address.
It's on the second floor. My name is not on the door. It just says two-way. Terribly sorry. It's that cold.
Relax, Baxter.
Thank you, sir. You be careful with the record player, won't you?
Yeah.
And about the liquor, I ordered some this morning, but I'm not sure when they'll fully deliver.
Now remember, this is our little secret.
Yes, of course.
And you know how people like to talk.
Oh, you don't have to worry.
Not that I have anything to hide.
Oh, no, sir. Certainly not. Anyway, it's none of my business. 4 apples, 5 apples. What's the difference? Percentage-wise.
Here you go, son. And you have a nice time.
You too, sir.
Good. Good. So, did you want to do, Nico, even more sneezing or something, or what?
Or the original message I got was that it was like a super, super bad cold, so it's kind of just going overboard with that.
No, and you did good, but now what happens is when I or anybody of your direction as an actor, we cut down everything. And I didn't want you to cut. I wanted you maybe when he's on the phone to, you know, wipe it off. I mean, I told you to go lower, but I needed you to still keep your sense of that cold.
Was that real?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Such a good method actor. Okay.
So, do you know what I'm saying, Nico? In other words, don't let the director scare you out of your natural, what you think is correct. You couldn't do it all the time, but I needed a little bit more from you. And you were really cute when you did it. So, I can't explain it, but I got to tell you, when directors tell actors, everybody come back, don't do blah, blah, blah. We don't do any of it. And I still wanted you to be able to sneeze, rub your nose,
Give a hint.
anything. Because the guy really does have a bad cold. Where are you, Sean? Sean.
Yes, I'm here, Tony.
All right, then, but I know.
Gene.
Life is so boring for you, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I think it's a good lesson for us to learn because I do it all the time. So they'll give you a hint that you give me the hint of the cold 2 or 3 times. Then I stop everything, which is not good. Your natural ability is right on. It's just you were doing it all the time. And it became distracting. So I've got you guys, I've got a few minutes. I want to do a little improv with you guys.
Yay.
Okay.
Come on. We can do it, guys. We got this. We got this.
All right. So does everybody see where you are on the screen. Nico's to my left. Underneath him is Eamon. To my right is Kelly, and underneath him is Sean. Is that how you guys are all seeing it?
No.
Nope, I don't see anything.
Oh, good. That makes it even better.
I got Sean to my right, Eamon to my right. I have you to my right, and then Nico's on the end. You guys are in a bar.
Yes, same here.
I've got one square divided into quarters. Kelly's on the top left, Nico top right, Sean bottom right, Tony bottom left.
So Sean, you're a bottom?
Yeah,
Okay,
you wish,
so
buddy.
you know, it's so funny. I guess there's something funny about that because I keep watching. I'm so addicted to RuPaul's Drag Race. I am addicted to it because of the makeup and how the men see women, and I get little tips all the time. I mean, but they always are talking about top and bottom. So I think I've figured it out. But anyway, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to tell a story. And because I can't get you in the right line, minute someone stops a story, someone else gets to jump in. And I mean jump in. Now, if there's a repetition of a word or a mispronunciation of a word or a inaccurate continuation of the story, we get to yell die.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So give me a name, Sean. What's wrong, Sean? Are you having gas or you just don't understand what I said?
We're okay. So Bill, how's that?
But do you understand? It's okay if you ask me.
We're doing, and you say die? What?
Well, usually somebody gets up and does a creative death, and then that person directs the rest of the group. But because we're online, I
Yeah.
can't do it, and I can't get you in a line. Sean, you're so far away. Just all right. So what's the guy's name is Bill?
Bill. Yeah.
Bill.
And what does Bill do, Eamon?
He's a policeman.
All right, I'll start out the story.
That's
But you guys
weird.
better jump in. And you can even
That's
I'm
weird.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Bill the
Just
policeman, that's weird. I'm
let me-
starting to remember this game now. Yeah.
let me quickly interject because honestly, that is funny. Because the stepfather, remember this, Tony? I was telling you how my
was a
stepdad was just like,
policeman.
his name was Bill, and my dad was a police officer. So this is like
There we
insane.
go.
Oh, this is crazy. Okay, Bill the
Well,
police.
no, I didn't know his name was Bill, but that's great.
Yeah, Bill the
Yeah, we
policeman.
didn't know that. You didn't
Now
give
my
us that,
father.
Kelly.
Now my fathers are like in my head now. Okay, this is real for me.
Once upon a time, there was a man called Bill, and he decided that he wanted to become a highway policeman. He had a son called Kelly, whom he loved a great deal. Then one day,
Kelly decided that he did not want to follow in his father's footsteps. So he set off to join the circus because he thought that the seriousness of his father's job weighed emotionally on his ability to have fun. So he ran off to Vegas to join Barnum and Bailey's circus. It was at that point he met Cindy, one of the clowns.
Cindy was really cute. Oh, she caught his heart. She just went, what? And caught his heart and held his beating heart in her hand. And then she actually played with it, which really hurt Kelly because he wanted a real sweetheart. You guys have to jump in here. So the heart she gave back to Kelly and she went her own way. My
Kelly.
God.
Kelly stayed with the circus, and though he never fully recovered from getting his heart cut out, he went on to become a very successful ringmaster of the circus. He could shout, "Step right up, folks, and view the man with 3 heads, and the fire eater, and the rubber girl who stretches out 10 feet. And here he learned to see some seriousness in life, and even though he couldn't laugh anymore, he found contentment. And so he went along Las Vegas's main streets in search of a new love. Try as he might, he couldn't find one, but he kept looking. And then at the end of the day, he would go back to being a ringmaster. But one day,
Jump in, Kelly.
On his journey back to the circus, finding that he found the love that he had lost, no longer accessible to him, he noticed in the middle of the street a lost puppy. And as he ran through the middle of the street to save this puppy from certain death, he looked up, holding the puppy in his arm, and there was a semi-truck headed directly towards the both of them. And in a fit of fear and a fit of
anger, he screamed out, "Oh my God, the guy driving the truck is Sean Ching. I know Sean. Sean surely sees me with this puppy in my arms, and he's going to stop." And so he yelled, "Sean!"
And Sean kept driving away because he denied ever knowing the gentleman. And with that, he made his way to the end of the strip, to the Formula One races, to practice his drifting and how to get out of any situation in under 5 seconds. And he went looping, circling, and circling, but that damn Kelly followed him like a bad habit and tried to cajole him into doing the loop for his next big event. And with that, Sean then drove off the edge of the ramp through the ring of fire and bailed out of his car with a paraglider and floated all the way to the other end of Vegas, opposite to old Vegas, where all like the Nugget, where all the old people had just gotten off the bus, where
And
they
the frontier. And there was the old hotels, and he saw walking along the street Nico, who was underage, and he wondered, what the heck is Nico doing in Vegas all by himself without his parents? So he said, "Hi, Nico, what are you doing?" And
then Nico responded, "I just came from the circus. I just got hired against my will." But and then he met with what was the name of
Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus.
then
And they said, we need a geek. And he said, "What's a geek?" And they all
woke up Eamon, and they said, "Wake him up. Geek's asleep." And Kelly said, "Wake him up." And so they woke up the freak. And he got outside of his chest and started to stroll out on his fake legs, where he stood a whopping 12 feet and could look down on everyone except for Kelly, the removable heart ringleader.
Jump in, Eamon.
And so Eamon danced around. He had improved his time step with his artificial leg. And he said to Nico, play me a tune so that I can sing as well as dance, and I will entertain all the senior citizens of Vegas. And so he began singing and dancing to the music Nico had picked. But then he tripped and fell, and he was about to hit really hard on the pavement when it turned out where he was falling was one of those high-powered fountains that spurt water way up high into the sky, and the water broke his fall and sprung him back up again. And he began staggering about like Ray Bolger as the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz.
Now, there is a moral to this story. And the moral starts with Kelly.
As Kelly realized that the love of his life is what led him down this path of destruction. But at the same time, he found his new love, the love of people. And as crazy and as eclectic as people are, he found that being amongst the people who made him even look crazier is where he found his joy again. And he was able to live happily ever after, even though his father disowned him for running off into the circus. The end?
The end.
Okay.
Yay! You die now. You die now.
You find now. You find now. All
Uh-oh.
right, guys.
We're a bunch of lunatics. So next week is all women's night.
Next week, we finally have Jennifer, Carolyn, Veronica, and
Yay.
Isabella. So,
Right.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
what?
Playing with full deck. We'll have
Yes.
total 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, provided Carolyn doesn't hurt her head playing, is she going to play pickleball with her other arm, or how does that work with
I
pickleball?
told her she doesn't dare play pickleball. She just said she was taken by surprise because she just walked in and they handed her like a ping pong thing, and she jumped up and broke her wrist.
Ow. I hope she's not in a lot of pain.
Well, Carolyn doesn't express pain. Carolyn expresses joy.
Right.
Mhm.
Pain through happiness is, I think.
Yeah, she somehow always makes it work.
Okay.
All right, all my love to you guys. I'll see you next week then.
All right, Nico, thanks for the good work, man.
Thank you. You too.
Got it, brother. Have a good one. See you next week, okay, guys?
I love
Good
you.
night.
Sean, stay on top.
Yeah.
Stay on top.